Hi Cancer, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, welcome to another Cancer Tarot reading. Cancer Love Tarot reading, Cancer Love reading, and as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Cancer Love messages, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Let's take a look at the energy coming in, Cancer. It's the Star and the Seven of Cups. Wow, okay. So, Seven of Cups energy here, Venus and Scorpio. This is somebody here who has or had, you could say, commitment issues. What's going on? It's coming here with the Star, Aquarius and Uranus energy, and this is a reversal for me. There's like some sadness around this. There's somebody who I feel like it's more of a past energy, although it's still currently going on, has not either answered a message or, things have just been kind of left hanging, like it's not over, but it's not going on. What's going on with these commitment issues? Because I feel like they're past energy around somebody, and it can be around a lot of things. Somebody who's afraid to leave a life that they're in is something that just came to me first. Okay. It's like choosing perhaps what other people want, or even comfort in terms of a lifestyle over love. I don't know. We need to dig in. But that's what is coming through. This is a reading where we go into their feelings for you, Cancer. What you might need to know, see, or hear, or don't see coming. What's on everybody's mind, or somebody in particular. Is anyone making a move? Today's feeling a whole lot like their feelings, literally, like this is what's going on with this person that I feel like, you're not talking to. This is so, it's validating, unfortunately, but that's what it is. It's the Page of Swords here with the Five of Cups, both in the upright. This person is watching you from afar, so if you're on social media, they're definitely looking at your stuff. And you probably know it. You can usually tell when people are poking around, Could be through other people's social media or just in general, just kind of trying to see what's going on with you. Yeah. Holding on to some truths here for sure. Page energy can definitely be somebody who is younger, maybe even immature, but that's definitely not necessarily the case. And today, it's just more about this watching you kind of energy, because here's the thing, this is somebody who has regret. I just really feel like it was somebody that you wrote that did not answer you, or they answered and it was just, you just know, especially you, Cancer, with your extremely heightened sensitivity, intuition, emotions. You can read between the lines. You can sense feelings that aren't even being expressed. It's just what it is. This person has regret. This person is missing you. This person feels bad for not responding. What are their commitment issues? There's this message that I'm hearing, like I had no choice. You know that. I don't know what that is. So it could be around other people. It could be around money. Maybe it's a mix of everything. They still have feelings for you. They still have love for you. Look at those two cups behind. That's your energy, actually, Venus and Cancer. They're full. They're full behind this person who is looking down longingly with regret at these three cups knocked over, which is Mercury and Cancer energy. And that's the lack of communication for me. And a validation that All the feelings are still really raw and there, and it's around things that were said and things that were not said. There's definitely conflicting energy here, like conflict somehow between you. Again, this feels very much like a no contact, no communication and or in separation energy, and it just really feels like it's somebody from the past. The Magician in reverse at the bottom of the deck, I just want to show you. It's Virgo and Mercury energy. It's like having all the chances or all the resources, having had you or the possibility and the potential, and they just threw it away. The Magician has access to everything here: water, air, earth, and fire, all the 4 elements. Yeah, I don't know what happened, why. There's a friendship here too that was clearly affected. Yeah, here it is again, because I'm just cutting the deck. And it's here with Judgment. I tell you what. Somebody who has clarity, who's waking up. But what they're waking up to is just the realization that they kind of messed it up. They're missing you. I don't know if there's something going on that they're seeing or hearing, but they're very, it's a word, I guess, intense. It's almost devil card energy. Capricorn and Saturn energy. It's this energy of just being obsessed. Yeah. But Judgment here, you know, this is the thing. This is connected to the crown chakra. But it's also Archangel Gabriel, who specifically is connected to the sacral chakra, I feel. And the third eye chakra, I see awareness. Like I know, opening up the third eye. This is definitely somebody from the past, so that is a validation for me. Is this somebody that you're needing closure from? I have to say, it just really feels like this is somebody that I don't know that I don't feel like somebody's rushing in here to reconcile, but it's somebody who's completely not let you go, who's still completely, well, the word, but attached. For lack of a better word, that's just the feeling that I have. 10 of Wands showing itself in the bottom of the deck. It's a lot they're carrying. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because this is like, you know what this is for me today? Well, it's the Wands. You know, it's around the movement, and the Wands, you could say a passionate energy, the fiery energy, urges and making plans, and what are the obstacles, and what is somebody wanting to do, how fast, what are the challenges in the way? Well, it's 10 of them. Wands are fast, but 10, that's a lot. It's, you could say, kind of burdensome. It's exhausting. It's slowing down this crow. And you can see they're kind of lowering. They're getting lower and lower, and it's like, I want to put this down. I feel like a lot of this, too, this feels really emotional. I feel like a lot of this, too, is you look... Boy, does this person look, and it's presenting in reverse with the 8 of Wands. This was, I have to tell you, every week, I don't know what's coming in, and readings don't always align. For a long time, I would have, let's say, for example, Cancer, and it would just be kind of the same story, like the same people, energy somehow, going and going. These days, it's still here, but it's kind of coming in and out, like... It's not the case that every single reading every week is going to be yours. But last week's reading was pretty intense around how much this person is missing you and thinking about you. And that's just the energy that's here today. Because this is somebody who wants to put these down, who wants to lighten these up, and really desperately, you know, in this 10 of Wands in reverse with the 8 of Wands in the upright, desperately wants to reach out. They haven't responded. And if they did respond to, you could say, the last communications, it was like half, you know what? It was just not really, you could read between the lines. But for a lot of you, it just didn't happen. There's just a silence, yet you're both still there, kind of peeking in on each other. Eight of Wands, Mercury, and Sagittarius energy. Obviously, your reading is well underway. So if you're somebody who forwards through, I just want to warn you that my readings start the minute the camera is on as we start looking at energies. So since the reading has been here, it's going. Now we're going to see what wants to come in here on the table. I want to remind you that it's timeless. You're here when you're meant to be here, and it's a general tarot reading. So always take what resonates and let the rest go. Cancer Love Tarot readings are linked in a playlist in the description of today's video, also on the playlist tab, where you'll find all 12 zodiac signs if you like to watch, cross-watch for your person, or Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whatever, you know. All Signs Tarot, collective readings. If you're on a twin flame journey, which I suspect many of you are, there are very long, in-depth twin flame readings. They are always timeless, so go where you're drawn. And they are coming back, by the way. Just have a lot going on, but I am planning to bring them back and other things. Stay tuned. Remember, if you hear my voice, altered or not, connected to readings that don't change. It's like these dumb videos where they just like set up a table and have flickering lights, whatever, and steal our content. That's stolen. Whether they alter my voice or not. If you're seeing and or hearing my readings at all, anywhere but here at the Tarot Closet on my verified channel, it means that some loser is stealing it. Please keep those emails coming. The email is in the description, also on the About Me page. Let me know where and who, and we will check it out, and we will do what we've been doing, which is getting these channels completely taken down. So thank you to those of you that have been sending your emails. I am being informed, I'm being shown, so I know that you are sending them, and I just want to say thank you so very, very much. It's not going unnoticed. I appreciate it. If you're someone who knows that other people are stealing and you haven't emailed, or you suspect it, please let me know. And while you're at it, let other readers know as well, because yeah, it's just wrong and lame, and they need to be, all of them, not just me taking people down. Everybody needs to do it. So I'm letting other readers know. If you could, that would be great. Let's continue on. This reading is well underway if you've been here from the start. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Cancer. Please show us the cards. Aho. The Nine of Cups is here, Cancer. The Page of Swords is back in reverse. Look how the Crow is looking over at the Page of Swords in reverse, who came back. You are this person's biggest wish. I think you always have been. This person still has feelings for you. This person is carrying a torch. This person loves you. They've been trying to deny it. They're in and out. And I think you sense it when they're around and they're looking at your stuff or poking around, whether it's just your intuition or you're actually hearing it or you're seeing signs in terms of, like, you can tell on social media, you know. But also the other signs, you know, through music and angel numbers, synchronicities popping up, just like a reminder. And this reversal energy coming back, it's sort of like, it's some of the fear that's around this person, around moving toward you. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely been a feeling from the beginning of your reading that somebody's in a life that they are not leaving, or they're not leaving now, and they haven't been leaving. And it's partly why I feel like conversations just kind of slowed down. For a lot of you, it's a really, really, really strong validation that it's your twin flame. You are my biggest wish, Cancer. King of Swords, Nine of Cups here. Interesting too, because it's catty corner with our Page of Swords, which came back in reverse. This is somebody, I'm telling you, that just, yeah, has really been wanting to communicate with you, but hasn't been. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So the Three of Pentacles is here. It's in reverse. It's just been really clear to me, the energy that's here today. It's Mars in Capricorn energy. And it's things are not moving for the two of you. It's here with the Queen of Wands in reverse, which is more validation of that, and also kind of like a lack of confidence. Also here with the Three of Wands in reverse. My gosh. Which is more of the same energy, a similar energy of coming together as the Three of Pentacles, but it's also around the movement. So it could be around the literal other end here, King of Swords, who has our back to us here today, around communication, because they're desperate, but it's this feeling like, are they just going to call and be like, hey, Cancer, what's up? I mean, it's just past that. It just wouldn't even work. So that's what that is, and that they've been holding back a lot of the emotions. The feelings have been very validated and clarified for me. You can even see them in the Three of Wands. They're like buried under them here. Look at the water line and where this crow is. Even in reverse, and the lack of movement. And this person, I guess you could say, yeah, like not really knowing a way forward. Just knowing that they're not letting you go. In their emotions deeply. We saw the Star coming in reverse when your reading started, and here it is again within the Three of Wands. And that's a kind of a sadness energy. This person, and we saw that in the Five of Cups as well. This person still loves you and misses you, and yeah, there's a lot of regret, but okay, you know. It's here with the Empress in reverse, Taurus energy, divine feminine energy. And I want to validate that it's not about gender. You know, that could be validating for you in many ways, of course, also with the zodiacs, but just don't worry about it if it's not, because it's just not what it's about. It's the energy of the Empress in reverse. And the Empress, for me, is around a lot of timing. It's a divine energy. There's a lot of energy around creation and growth and being able to make it happen. It's the Empress. It's the you-know-what Empress, I was going to say. And yeah, it's like being able to make things work, to grow them. There's an emotional kind of opening up energy, but it's in reverse, and that's a lot of what they're holding back. Look at all the feelings here in this that are being collected in this stream, because that's a lot of the Empress energy. You know, the Empress leads all the signs, so I mean, she's got it all here. Yeah, I mean, this person is like kind of swimming in them. Everything here, from every moment you met until now, it's all here. And again, this energy around timing is really strong. The Hierophant. By the way, the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay. So there is, I don't know that you're going to get this right now. You know, that Eight of Wands coming in, the Ten of Wands coming back in reverse, sort of like, I just want to say this to you, King of Swords. This person here, look, there is some ego here. It's pretty strong Emperor vibes, you know, and I do feel like it's somebody who is immersed in work, at least maybe even just to try to forget you, although it's not working. Perhaps other contracts with people. But it's this energy. Yeah, there is some ego is what I wanted to say, and you can even see it here. And our Queen of Wands today, Leo, but there's two lions here, which, you know, part of a pride, right? And there's two, but they both have their own. These are lions. They're like the leaders, and they have a pride, and there's two of them here. It's like both of you in this reversal energy. So there is also some of that of like, well, wanting to talk to each other, but it would just be maybe kind of weird, and like somebody would have to get over that, and they're fighting it. I think that some things maybe have already come through for some of you. Eventually, at some point, something will. And that's been really, really strong for a while, actually, Cancer, including last week's reading. If you haven't watched it and you're resonating today, it might be yours. But a validation in the Ten of Swords that, yeah, this is a no contact energy. No contact, no communication, and or in separation. What happened here in the Ten of Swords? You know, it's a painful ending. This reversal energy is somebody who is also holding on to an apology. That's just really clear. It's connected to the regret. But it's also, for me, an energy for you if you are wanting to let this person go. Because it's a healing energy. It's like recovering. And it's connected here to the Empress, which is quite powerful, but it's sort of like not quite in reverse, like missing some of the resources, you know, like because the Empress has access. Well, the Empress is the leader, not like the Magician who we saw also in reverse. That's the other thing, that reversal energy. It's like there's so much power in the Magician to manifest what you want, but when it's in reverse, it's sort of like, yeah, not doing it, you know? So there is an energy coming through there for you as well of shape-shifting into that Magician energy to manifest what it is that you want. Eight of Cups in reverse, Ace of Swords. So I want to tell you, energy-wise, this is just really clearly this person. I also want to validate if there is another contract, including a legal one, you could say, in a partnership. It could be here in the Hierophant. This is a card of contracts, relationships, partnerships. Obviously, marriage is around that. And I want to validate if somebody is here in a third-party energy. It kind of feels like there is. May even be both of you. There's something going on there as well. But it's like Eight of Cups in reverse here with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This is a validation of some kind of conflicting energy in a long-term relationship. So on one hand, it's like connecting to the two of you. Were you in a long-term partnership? Were you building it? Was it on the table? It's like not moving, obviously. On the other hand, it could be connecting with some legal stuff around another contract, that somebody's going through something. And that just feels like that's where things are in this reading today. It's like something that I feel like somebody's been sending through. Yeah, gosh. This is feeling very much like a twin flame energy, a karmic kind of situation around this person. It's going to be really specific. So, King of Swords here, you could say the thought process, the Ace of Swords in reverse. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. It's some mental blocks. It's also this energy in the Ace of Swords of like wanting to reach out, wanting to send a message. Look, there's even a rose here. It's like fantasizing about this, imagining breaking through here. This indecision, the clouds, the fog, with this victory wreath. It's almost like a rocket on this sword heading up to the divine. You know, in this reversal energy, it's like in their head, there's some fear. I just got a message here, but it's not for lack of wanting it, because I do. So I guess some of what you're hearing today is also coming through for me with Temperance. And that also came through with Judgment. It's like some things that you need to hear, I feel like. These are their feelings. This is what's going on behind the scenes. This is what you don't know, I guess you could say. Temperance is Archangel Michael, who is connected to the solar plexus chakra I do. And the throat chakra I speak. So just like the magician. The angel for strength, protection, divine justice, wanting to get everybody on the path to the truth. Like for everybody's highest good. And temperance is connected to the heart chakra. So this is what they want you to know. Okay. And the other thing I wanted to say about the Hierophant is sometimes it can be connected to expectations that maybe one or both of you have, but also it can be around other people. Third-party energies like cultural, religious differences, and just someone in other contracts that might even be kind of going through something right now. And I want to validate that that's also kind of what's going on here. It's a little bit of everything. This Eight of Cups in reverse, obviously connected to that judgment energy of this person that's waking up. And that Seven of Cups in the upright energy, somebody that has had issues committing to this connection. And this reversal energy, it's like, well, it's really connecting to the Ten of Pentacles for me in reverse. It's connecting to something else. But it's also the message that's coming through here. And it's a really strong validation of how much this person wants to contact you. There's a lot of energy, but isn't and hasn't been. At least not for a while. The Five of Cups is back. It's a really strong energy today, just even in this minor arcana energy, because it's just the feelings that they're in right now. And they still love you. Here it is again. So they wanted to validate that. And they want you to know that they have regret for how they left things and leaving you feeling like they didn't love you, because they do. And they miss you. And yeah, maybe that changes nothing. And I kind of feel like maybe it doesn't, but it's something that is strong that you're needing to hear. The Four of Swords is here in reverse. It's a pretty strong validation around the Three of Swords. Something went on there. This reversal energy is kind of like a restless energy, and it's some anxiety. And it's tied to this because they can't reach you, they can't talk to you. They're just I feel like even if they were to get over some of their pride and issues around that, really, just the fear around it, it's like nothing's changing still, so they wouldn't know what to say. The Six of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, yeah. It's because this other pentacle here, the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn and Saturn, it's a very similar energy for me to the Seven of Cups in the upright. It's choices, it's options, it's commitment issues. And this reversal is somebody struggling. One of those pentacles may have been yours. In their mind, it's still yours. You are their biggest wish. I want to validate that if it is somebody who's chosen work, that's here. But what's coming in stronger is it's like, I overworked to forget you. I overworked anyway, but I'm like particularly overworking now. It's another, and well, here's the thing. The Ace of Wands came in here with the Six of Wands, them wanting to get your attention. What are these Five Wands? Are they people? Is it distance? Is it a job? They're still planning it. They're still, at some point, there's still going to be some kind of contact, whether you're on the other end or not. Only you can say. Because I feel a strong energy here that you're also over it, you know? Not over it because in the sense that there's still connection, and I feel like that you still have... That camera makes me nuts. I think I was just looking up and it was still going. I was talking about the Six of Wands, who it's Connecting to that Eight of Wands, it's connecting to a lot of this energy of somebody who really, really wants to just reach out, but it's like almost like, what would I even say? Because nothing's really changed in the situation. And the Ace of Wands in reverse, the delay in that, connecting to the Three of Wands in reverse. And then I looked up and the camera wasn't recording. So the King of Cups, their feelings, whoa, that are here. Look at this. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, you're both here, Cancer. So here's the thing, it's not about the zodiac sign. It could be that they're a Pisces very much, for sure, because that's definitely a soulmate kind of energy as well. Water signs, earth signs for you, Cancer. But it's just about the feelings. Looking at each other, right, like from a distance. Pisces energy, the master of emotions, the King of Cups, and all the feelings that are here. The Queen of Cups, quite literally you, Cancer. And there's like an aloofness. Look, their cup is full. It's overflowing. And they're kind of also, there's like an energy of looking back here. Is Cancer still there? And there's even like some of this lion energy, this pride, where it's like showdown energy. It's like the counterpart to the Empress, the Emperor, which has been an energy that's been strong for me today. And it's just more about, yeah, not wanting to get caught looking at each other's social media, or if it's, for example, if you were reaching out first or they're reaching out, not being rejected. You know, it's pride, really. But the feelings have not changed. It's really connecting. Oh, look what just revealed. The Fool in reverse and Justice. This is what I wanted to show you, and then there you go. This Five of Cups energy. The feelings that are still here between you. The regret, the loss, yet you're still miles away. Maybe even worlds away. Could be for sure that there's a big distance here. So the Nine of Wands is here, Moon and Sagittarius energy. It's really interesting because we saw Judgment coming in. We have the Hierophant, we have Temperance. In terms of like major arcana, bigger picture energy. But then we have, yeah, the Empress is in reverse, the Fool came in reverse, and Justice in reverse. That's an imbalance, the yin-yang energy. Justice is connected to the heart chakra. Yeah. And again, I just want to validate if there's some kind of legal stuff going on in somebody's legal connection. You could say a marriage, whatever. Could be legal stuff in general. It's like going on here. It's just really clear. The Hierophant and the upright, Justice in reverse. Also validating that, yeah, and it's right here on the Empress. So we could be looking at a karmic situation with a divine feminine. You could say that's you. Could also be a third party right here within the Empress. 3. Which can definitely indicate third party energy. Not always. And third party energy anyway, for me at the Tarot Closet, is not just about people. Well, like relationships romantically, it can be about somebody's ego or money, distance, whatever. I kind of feel like it's everything is playing a part here today. Another card is wanting to come in. My gosh. Oh, yeah, that's a validation. Look, Cancer, you're here. And the High Priestess. This is so goosebumpy. Connecting with the Hierophant. So it's an energy of you both being here. And again, it's not about the zodiac energy. However, the High Priestess is clearly your energy. You're both here. And then we have the Empress in reverse. Divine feminine energy. So it's definitely a strong validation of that. Things not moving forward because somebody's still in the Earth card. Well, in the World card energy, the Earth. You go into the Fool when you get out of the cycle in the World card. And those are things like karmic debts that need to be paid, that are not paid off. Lessons still needing to be learned. Obstacles and challenges not out of the way. Really strong energy of still being in there. And the Fool in reverse not being able to move forward. And it's partly why this person, I feel like, has been saying, the messages have been coming through like nothing's really changed. I can't change anything at the moment, like the life that they're in. It's such a strange energy that the Five of Cups keeps coming back and wants to be the overall energy, but that's what it is. And it's putting you both here. I just want to validate that if it is some kind of a messy situation too, the Four of Swords in reverse, and a moderating energy, the Hierophant and Temperance, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Justice in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, that there might be some kind of, like legal stuff going on, that somebody's in kind of a mess in that way, or things are not worked out yet. It does feel really complicated. Also, the High Priestess in reverse around revealing energy, and it's already just been really super clear how this person feels. I feel like how you both feel. And I also want to say that it's a strong energy. It's connecting me with you in the way that you're also kind of having trouble moving on, or moving forward. It's sort of like, I want to tell you with this person too, the message that just came in, it's like, no, that there won't be anybody like you. There is nobody like you. When I'm done with this, I'm hoping that I'm not too late. I know I might be, but I'm not looking. This person is not like actively looking to go off and be with anybody else. They're just trying to figure out the situation that they're in. And I want to validate if you're in a situation like that. Obviously, there can be a vice versa energy or even an alignment. The twin flame energy is strong today. It just is. It's not for everybody, for sure. Well, these two cups that keep coming in here, that is soulmate energy, it's twin flame energy, and even if it's wasn't continuing to come in, this is a feeling here today. But there's a feeling in that High Priestess of, wanting to move on, but still having a foot in this past energy. Let's check out the Oracle. I'm not reading it in reverse. Let's see if there is anything else we need to see or hear or know. Oh my gosh, forgiveness. So that's the other thing that I did want to say with the Five of Cups coming back, Judgment, just even the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Cups in reverse. A lot of this energy is it's somebody who's hoping that you will forgive them. They feel really like, I don't know. I don't want to say what I heard. They just don't feel good about how they behaved, how they treated you, how things ended, or how things were the last time you spoke. They have a lot of regret. Look at this energy. It's almost here too. They have insight. Look at them picking up the key. The key to, this person knows. This is somebody who is carrying a torch. It's somebody who loves you, who will always love you kind of energy. Friendship, all of it. But it might also be somebody that you're just, maybe you needed to hear this. Obviously, I think you needed to hear this, but if you're trying to move on, that energy is here for you to get into that Magician energy and shapeshift and the High Priestess energy and your energy here and trusting yourself and your intuition. Moving forward if that's what you want to do. Taking a chance, a new path, a Fool. Because it's in reverse. It's like things are not healed. There's a holding on energy here. Open-hearted. That's very much how I feel this person's energy is coming through. It's super duper sincere. Just around how they feel and this regret. This is not somebody rushing in here to say these things. They desperately want to. Eventually there's some kind of messages or conversations for sure. But this is like the open heart that is here now. Open-hearted, look at this. Forgiveness, 5 of Cups back. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at the crows here, how they are kind of leaning down. It's our King and our Queen of Cups energy. Just the feelings between you, you know. Looking down at this nest where you build a life. Sacred space. It's like I'm holding this space for you. And there's a lot of imagining, fantasizing kind of energy. Being together, commitment. Curiosity, that's that Page of Swords energy. It came back, it came in the upright, it came back in reverse, which is, that's the thing. It's this energy that I've been feeling of this person coming in and out. Like they get really busy and they just kind of disappear for a while and then they're back in looking. And I think you're picking up on these energies in various ways. Intuitively, through dreams, synchronicities, music, signs. But just maybe even actually seeing the signs, you know? Getting perspective on this energy, teamwork, which is the 3 of Pentacles energy, Mars in Capricorn, and the 3 of Wands energy. The Sun and Aries, which are both in reverse. It's this energy of things, you're not in the same place, you're not on the same, I don't know, wavelength is not what I want to say, but I think you know what I mean. You're just not in alignment in that way at the moment. But a lot of perspective. This is the Hangman energy, Pisces, that this person is getting. One, that they know they might just have to make peace with this should you never cross paths again if you are trying to pull away. They're trying to. They're in it right now. Also, this energy of what they should have said to you and things that they still, at some point, you need to hear, which are apologies, for sure, making peace with you as well, which they haven't done, and they're not, I don't feel like they're rushing in and doing it. They're wanting to, so something might pop up and then it might disappear again. But look at the perspective they're getting. Look what's all around them. It's dandelions, and that's also that 9 of Cups energy, the perspective. Somebody who is indecisive, was indecisive. There are power struggles. It really is a only time will tell kind of energy. It's super strong Hangman energy for me, which is around timing. And it's connecting with, but you are my biggest wish energy. It's a lot of the perspective they're getting. And when you get out of there, you go into the Death card. And that's Scorpio energy. And that's change, things ending, things changing, transforming, life, lifestyles, the way somebody's living or who they're living with or whatever, jobs. They're not there yet. And maybe you are having an open-hearted conversation with yourself as well in this High Priestess energy in reverse. Connecting with the Magician and the Empress and getting them upright and getting into balance for yourself. Temperance. Healing. The Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Of what you want to end and change for yourself. So when you get out of there and you go to the Death card, then you go into Temperance and restore balance. The Tarot Closet channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. I think about every conversation we've ever had. Are you okay? I really care. I really do care. Please believe me. Loved you yesterday. Love you still. Always have, always will. Cancer. When you feel my energy, it's because I am thinking of you. Really strong. Also, haven't let go of that sacred space. Look both here in this position, looking down at it, imagining it. Then we have commitment, and there's the nest again. It's empty. That's interesting too. It's like empty nest energy. That's super specific energy though for someone. The bottom of the deck, I saw someone that looked like you. It felt like you were here. Did you notice I sent a message? So yeah, that's been an energy that is highly likely. What you see online is a lie. I am not okay. I wish we were together right now. You are my person, Cancer. Sometimes I imagine just packing up and coming to you. I want to talk, but I am afraid. Oh my gosh, Cancer. Jeez, this is the message that just kept coming in. I want to talk, but I'm afraid I still can't offer enough. So emotional. I don't understand why I'm so connected to you, but I am. More tarot closet channeled love messages. Whoa. Love messages from your person. Messages from their higher self. I made so many mistakes. The bottom of the deck. I love you. I love you, Cancer. It's right here with open-hearted. I am afraid you will reject me. That energy was coming in. A lot of that is around just even writing. One, there's this energy of not being able to offer enough, and it could be you too, it could be going both ways. And two, there's this feeling that you wouldn't write back or they feel this rejection, and that's the pride. I was scared. It's actually going here with, did you notice I sent a message, which is connected to the Six of Wands, which is possibly a message, and that Eight of Wands. So yeah, for some of you, yes, that was here. Give me time. I fear you have moved on. It's a valid fear. I'm hiding my true feelings. I feel your energy. That's the Two of Cups energy here in the Five of Cups. I'm hiding my true feelings connected to our King of Cups. King of Cups, King of Swords. We're halfway. Those are the feelings. We're halfway to the Emperor energy. We're still missing the King of Wands, the movement, and the King of Pentacles, the commitment, which is something that this person still has on their mind. Maybe you don't. I fear you have moved on. Please never give up on us. We will be together again someday. Beautiful Cancer, that is your reading today. It's been my honor channeling for you. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I really appreciate it. I'm sending you love always and hoping the best for you, and looking forward to seeing you at another love reading soon.